The word perfectionism.
Listen, we make up words on this time. We make up words. We mispronounce words, so it's a word. Okay.
Perfectionism.
This girl 2.0. Welcome back to another Thriving in Our 30s. Y'all, I have here my boo, Sean. Sean is an adult connection that I have made, and y'all already know, in your 30s, the link up might take weeks, some take a year, right?
Yeah.
So this is a long time plan coming. I really wanted Sean to come on the platform because he just been doing his thing. And I love, like, in your 30s when you find old loves that you just reventure to and, like, get more passionate about the loves that you probably just kept in the back, or life hit you when you forget about them. So I really appreciated that Sean was in his craft and doing his thing. So we're going to learn more. But who is Sean? Who are you? Tell the people.
So hi, I'm SeanRyne. I'm a singer, songwriter, actor, performer. I work in in marketing space. I work in different promotional spaces. And like so that's what I guess, like, career stuff. So when you say, like, who am I? How deep do you want to get with
it? Get deep with us. We can get deep with us.
So it's like I am a son, a romantic, a conversationalist, a dreamer, a believer, a passionate person.
There you go.
So
yes,
I'm all those things. So,
I love that. Yes, and we're gonna learn more about all those aspects, career and personal. So, but you better get deep with us. Don't be gatekeeping.
Yeah.
So I asked everybody to come on here. What is one? And y'all, I got the cards back because I was forgetting to ask my questions that I wanted. Keep doing that. But what is one word you would use to describe your 30s?
Chaotic.
Chaotic, yes.
But chaotic, but hopeful. You know, it's definitely a combination of both for me. Because I think, I don't think this is for everybody, because I think for some people, like, their 20s are that age where they're kind of just, like, doing everything to figure it out, and, like, by 30 you kind of have to figure it out. But that's not my story. Like, by 30, there's still many things that I'm still trying to figure out, because, I'm sorry, I kind of run off, but it's like, there's like this Saturn, there's like this idea of a Saturn return around like 28, 29. And it's like when your mind fully, like, starts to realize exactly who you are as a person. And in doing so, it's kind of made me reevaluate everything. So everything in life has brand new meaning for me. So, because I'm a new person, it kind of, like, makes you go in new directions. So I feel like everything is starting over for the first time for me. So I'm figuring it out for the first time. And I love that.
Yeah. I love that as an outsider, I'm able to see that about you. Yeah. Like, it's just like a new flame. It's like, oh my goodness, singer, actor, you know. So I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's like a level of confidence that wasn't there. But now it is.
30 does that. Yeah. It really do. So this question follows right up. What is one thing you learned from your 20s that you're bringing into this new person?
That you're going to have to be brave. I think that one of the things that I learned in my 20s is that, like, bravery and doing it scared is sometimes what's necessary. And that, even though you get older, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to give up on your dreams. Like, you can continue your dreams as long as life as long as you have breath in your body.
Yeah. I love that. Yes, that doing the unknown is so scary for me. Like, I will not do something because I'm like, I don't know. I never did that before. It's my first time. I'm not doing it. But last year was the first year I was like, we going for it. We just going to do it. Scared, don't know. And it's on the outside, it's good. It's good over there. So you mentioned you're a singer. You have some new music.
Yeah, so I've been recording music. I dropped my first project in 2022. It's called Better Late Than Never. Anybody out there who's into, like, pop R&B music, go check it out. I have a new latest single called Different Now coming out, and Different Now is already out, and another single called I Can't Resist coming out. It's been a really cool journey doing this music. I've been singing like pretty much all my life, but you know, more lately, like this, what I've been working on. It's my personal music, and doing it without a label, just doing it independently, just doing what makes me happy.
So when you do it independent, do you feel like that gives you more creates like your own like
control?
It
certainly gives you more control, but like you gotta pay, like, so you know, everything is on you. You're paying for all marketing, you're paying for promotion, you're paying for studio time, everything else, whereas a record label is there to kind of really, you know, create the resources and budgets and kind of helps you guide where things are. But when you're being your own record label, it's a lot more work. That's why it takes a lot longer.
Okay, I love that though, but having that freedom to express yourself how you want to.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration for this project?
Oh, so my most recent project that I'm working on came from a I don't want to call it a breakup. I want to call it more of a situationship that kind of led me to fall in love with somebody who I guess didn't choose me and to move forward with, and how that kind of like comes on your heart where you're just trying to find out, like, dang, was it me? You're beating yourself up, but then you kind of have to go back to you like building yourself up and remembering that you're beautiful even though somebody didn't choose you, because you could be a perfect fit for someone else.
I love that. I love that. And then when you sing from that place, it's like,
we
love a good heartbreak song. Bringing back the, like you said, coming back to life and bringing back situationships hurt because they like, it's weird. It's like you wasn't really in a committed, but we was together.
But we was feeling it, and you know that those connections that come from it is just different. Like and especially when you were never putting a title on it, you just were experiencing life. It became one of the most special things that, you know, I had ever experienced, and I don't regret it. I'm grateful for it.
No, it's those lessons. There's lessons in here, and like you said, helping you better yourself. For the person that comes. So how is navigating dating / relationships as a queer Black man in your 30s?
So like that, I think that's the big thing, being a queer person. It's tough, I think, but I think ultimately it's universal. Like, it's tough for all of us, honestly, because of like apps, and I think people think that there's always somebody better. There's this conversation about like, do you know yourself enough to come into somebody else's life and sort of be in partnership with them? Do people really want partnership, or do they want to just say that they're alone? I mean, do they just want somebody there so that they're not alone? It's a number of factors. So it's challenging. That's the only way I can put it.
Common denominator is it's been trash. Dating in our 30s is trash. Do you feel like dating in your 30s is harder in your 20s, or how was your dating life?
I think it's the same.
The same?
I think it's the same. I guess as you get older, you're supposed to know yourself better, but honestly, like, you know, that's why I said, like, I'm one of those people that it's like you either are making a conscious decision to heal and to be self-aware, or you are not. And I know so many people that even in 30, 40, 50, they are still so caught up in their own way of thinking and not ready to heal their trauma, that they're showing up in relationships and it's just becoming catastrophe. Because they're not ready to be themselves.
And I think the more we heal, the more it's like very other people who aren't healed, like they just show up and you just see it right away. Yes. And you're just like, in my 20s, I think I overlooked it. Like, I didn't care. If you came, you wasn't unhealed. We just had a very
we just
toxic relationship, and it felt fun. But now that adrenaline rush, I'm like, no, I don't need that. I need you to be still. I need some calmness to the chaos. Like, so thank you. No, dating is
I just wanted to say, you know, like, with the chaos, and you said calmness, that kind of really brought out something else in me too, where it's like there are moments where, when like on calmer days, where I'm just kind of like looking to the sky and just being grateful. I think that is one thing that I'm a lot better at. Just saying like, hey, it's not exactly the way that you wanted it to be, but it's like, I'm grateful that I got another day. Today wasn't bad. Today actually was nice. Today was chill. Today was peaceful. Because as I get older, I'm learning that there's nothing more important than my peace. So in those moments where I'm standing in that peace, I have to thank God that like he let me see that moment, because it's been crazy.
No, I think in our 30s we are just, that peace is priority.
Yeah.
That peace is priority.
Yeah.
Like you said, and we are grateful for just waking up. When I wake up, I be like, thank you, God. Like, whereas before I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just woke up and was like, okay, and
whatever, to the next. The hustle and bustle. Right.
Now I'm, like you said, sitting in that grass, twiddling my thumbs. I can just
the simple stuff.
The simple stuff. Like right now, I'm on a social media detox. When I get up in the morning, I'm stretching, praying, silence. You know what I mean? Like I don't need the noise, because the noise be a lot.
Yeah, the noise would be a lot.
Yes. So how is creating content in your 30s? Is this a new passion or old one you are rediscovering?
So, I mean, I think for me, I've been a person that's kind of grown up as a performer all my life. So content creation is just a new platform for it.
Right.
But I think like going back to our earlier conversation, around in the 20s, I started realizing that I was a conversationalist. And I started realizing how much I love to hear other people's stories. And I like to do it in more ways than just film and television and music. So I love conversation, and how we can bring conversation to the camera and back to social media platforms and other media platforms is now become a new passion for me, which is why I created like the What I've Learned podcast on my YouTube channel.
And y'all better go over there, because I'll be over there.
Check it out. I'm a little slow this year with them. But you know, life was lifing, and you know, I'm going to get back to it. But
no, you better get back to it, because oh my goodness, it was something you said on your YouTube page about, I think it was just finding yourself and like not listening to other people. It's like being yourself. And I was like, I loved it. Like you just be dropping so many gems over there that I'm just like, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I loved it. But so you do your own album covers and everything?
Well, I mean, I would collaborate with other people, but I try to do like the photos and then get help with the edits and stuff like that.
Yeah. What's the most difficult part about content creating? Let me tell you something. Sean done came up in here. Wait till I show you all the behind the scenes. Okay, came up in here and tooted on my little phone. Okay, it's giving very much professional.
But let's make no mistake, because this is a mistake that I make. Wherever you are in life, start. Don't think because you don't have a big camera, or you don't got the light, or you don't got the mic, or you don't have it, whatever. Forget all of that. If you have your phone and you got the content and you have a message or an idea, whatever, make it. Because everybody has to start somewhere. Like you can't live in a place of perfectionism.
Right?
Wait, is that a word? Perfectionism?
Listen, we make up words on this time. We make up words. We just pronounce words, so it's a word. Okay.
Perfectionism.
But yeah, throw it out the window, because that I had a hard time with too. I'm like, I need this, I need that. You really don't.
You really don't.
You need the passion, like you said. You need a vision. And you need to go with it, because
and I really love community. Like I think before we started, like that was one of the things that you were saying, like, oh, we in here, we were talking about the camera, and sometimes when you don't have enough people to talk about what you're doing, you can get discouraged. So it pays to really have community and talk to other people. You doing that, I'm doing this. It drives us both.
Even our conversations on the phone, right? It's like, oh, the resources you get when you connect with like-minded people just by your conversations has been so life-changing for me. Like, and it's just like, oh, you didn't hear about such. Like, no, where's that at? And you just get so many resources. Y'all giving, just moving back and forth. You learn new things. So community is really good. And you have to go find your village as you start rediscovering yourself and what you like or what you no longer like. You have to put yourself in places with people that's going to make you grow. And so I think that's very important. That's why I love my adult connections. Like my childhood friends, they already know me. Like I'm like, girl, please. But even with them, like you said, sometimes not being able to communicate because they don't do content. So they like, girl, what do you mean you stressed out about editing and you don't know it? Right. But when you talk to other people who's doing this, like, oh yeah, well, let me show you this platform where you can do it faster, things like that.
Yeah.
So I like that. Yes.
And then just hopefully the support of those people to just tell you to keep going. Like it matters because you don't feel so unusual when you're around other people who are doing the same thing. Like you were all just trying to win together, and hopefully like leaving the ego out of everything because everybody's just trying to win.
Exactly. Now that my village has been able to do all the time, like just if I call it like, you got, girl, you know what you're doing, you know, like making me feel like a superhero. I go back, I'm like, okay, I got this. But I love that. Like you should walk. That's how you should walk away from these connections, from these conversations, not feeling drained, not feeling like confused even more. We walking in, this is gonna be enough outside noise. Like your village should be really feeding you.
Yes.
So game time. You want to do this or that or smash your pants? Because I'm ready for both.
Wait, what is this or that?
This or that. So I ask you questions like, and you choose between if you want this or that. This one is summer edition.
Okay. If you got time, can we do both?
Oh, I got time, baby. Oh, we love a good do both. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with the easy one.
Okay.
We're gonna do true. It's like truth or dare.
Okay.
This or that is like our truth.
Oh, okay.
But not like that. It's like, okay, so this one is summer edition, right?
Okay,
so I'm gonna ask you two things. You choose which one you would.
Okay, I'm getting nervous.
Don't be nervous. This is a judgment-free zone.
Okay.
Water ice or ice cream?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a gelati man, so I like the both.
Oh, yeah. Now that's crazy because when I heard this question, I was like, I'm gonna mix them up.
Like I like, that's my order at Rita's Water Ice.
What you get?
Gelati, a mango gelati with
the vanilla
with cluster on
baby.
top. And a pretzel if they got it.
Oh yes. Yes. Please, I'll be so mad when they don't have no pretzels. Like, what?
Oh, I'll be leaving sometime. Forget it. Because it's got to be with the pretzel.
What do you do with this
pretzel? It's got to be the wet with the dry.
I'll be like, no pretzel. What, y'all was sleeping?
Right.
Shorts or jeans?
Oh, jeans, definitely. I'm a weird person. Weird with shorts.
Really?
Yeah, it's, I guess a little insecurity about my legs.
Wear them out, okay? When I say this, say it like hanging out, I don't care.
I know. I not have to get to that.
Yeah, I do. That's so freeing.
We want to do that this year. I'm going to pick up some shorts.
You better send me a picture.
Wear some shorts.
Get some nice little linen ones too.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go back. Yes. Sandals or sneakers?
Oh, definitely sneakers.
Okay, so you gonna get some sandals and some shorts this summer?
Okay, you're gonna switch it up.
Yes. Beach or pool?
Oh, definitely beach.
Yes, I love a good beach run. I haven't been to the pool in a minute.
Well,
did you used to go to the pools, like the community pools?
The last time I was in a pool,
what happened?
They was trying to teach me how to swim. I never returned to the pool.
Yeah, I had that story too. I was in camp. They wasn't trying to teach me nothing. Okay, they was just playing too much. I said, "Ooh."
Yeah, they were like, "We want you to go under." No.
So do you know how to swim?
No.
All right, we gotta go take swimming lessons. We had to because it's me trying to go all the way out to the Caribbean islands.
I'm just scared.
I am too.
With the water going up my nose. I'm going to
We going to swimming. We going to swimming classes. I was gonna get some at the
It's never too late.
It's never too late. I'm gonna bring y'all with us. We going to swim. We going to take some classes.
Yeah. I hope I can at least do it like with my head.
Yeah, we gotta at least learn how to do the little
the paddle. Something like that. I got at least.
No, I'm gonna hold you to that. We're going to take some swimming lessons.
We go.
The Y probably got. Why are you watching this? We need some swimming lessons.
Right.
Sunglasses or a bucket hat, or just a regular hat.
Sunglasses. I'm not really a hat person.
Okay.
I do want a hat, but I want like more of my stylish friends to kind of help me like set that up because I'm confused when I go.
You want to create like your own hat.
Well, not it just like you can already be created. I've never been a hat person.
Okay, that's
but
nice.
Definitely sunglasses.
Has somebody choose it for you?
Yeah,
I like the little stylish hats, like something real, like a little like Western style hair with a wing cute with this little outfit.
Yeah, you know, this
but they
cowboy
put the
car
little
era.
yes, and they put the little scarves on them sometimes, or like it just give rich.
Yeah, right.
We love to look rich.
I'm wealthy in my wealth.
Honey,
okay,
we love to look wealthy. Okay.
Yes.
All right, you ready for smash or pass?
Yes, I'm ready.
Smash or pass, we give celebrity name. Would you smash them or would you pass them?
And what does it mean to smash them?
Do some little adulting.
Okay, little adulting. Okay. Or passing them means that you don't want to do
right,
it.
Right.
Okay.
And then you're going to do me too.
Okay.
So you're going to ask me some people. You can do my same people or you can come off the dome. A lot of people my guests have been good. I've been horrible with people. I don't know, for some reason, I like older celebrities. Like I'll be pulling random.
Okay. But are we like equal opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, that's a definite smash.
Yes,
beautiful
for sure. Yes. Genuine.
Yeah, pass.
Pass on Genuine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I love Genuine though.
No,
but
no hard feelings.
No hard feelings. I love you, bro.
LeBron James.
That's a pass.
You pass.
Sorry. I respect all of these men though. I do.
All right, this one, this the ladies. Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, Megan is bad. Yeah, that's a smash.
Okay. I was about to kick you out of here.
I'm sorry, that's a smash.
All right, this last one, she's a wild card. Drew Barrymore.
Oh, so can we do cuddle? Because Drew Barrymore is like so intimate and stuff like that. She's somebody you just want to, I don't necessarily want to smash, but I want to like, let's go to sleep and hold each other and talk about our feelings.
I like that. Okay, yeah, that's how I felt. We were so, when me and my friend did, she said Keke Palmer. I said, oh yeah, I want to cuddle with Keke. I was so smashed, but I cuddle afterwards.
Right.
All right, your and your work and life schedule, and just how you balancing work and life.
Not well.
Talk to us. I'm not the one. Don't take notes from me.
Okay, so sometimes I do well, but I'm already like in a business where it's all over the place. Whether if it's the more creative part or the more professional part, it's kind of like all over the place. Never in the same spot. Events that I'm always a part of. If it's an audition that I'm always going on or trying to get back with this agent or trying to do this or a show or preparing for that, it can be really difficult. So you do have to really pace yourself and really schedule things and be about, what did a friend of mine tell me? It's like about time management, but there was another word for it. It was like they use it in business, but we're going to just use time management. Right. So you really do have to be about your time management, because a brother do be always late. Okay. But I don't be meaning it.
Me too.
I'm trying, but we was on time today.
We wasn't even talking early. And when I tell you, I be swearing I have time. I'll be like, oh, I could watch a little bit of TV. I'm still on time. Next thing you know, I start to get dressed and time is flying. And I never factor in traffic. It's the traffic. Because you get out there and then you rush it, they driving like this. I'll be like,
and it never fails. It's always that slow one in front of you, and it's like you trying to put pedal to the metal, and here come the slow. We're just like, you left my way out of the way. I am late.
Out of my way. I am late, and I'm always late. They're gonna be like,
very important date.
I'm glad you said that. Yes. Speaking to me.
Look, all of us. And then it don't help that we black. It's in the blood. CP time is real.
It's in the blood. I blame them. I'm trying to be trying, y'all. Yes. So
we're going to speak life to our better time management and us being more prompt and on time. 2025.
2025, right? All 2025. What does self-care mean to you?
Everything, above all. Yes, like that time with yourself, that time for reflection, prayer, whatever, even if it's just a shower where you use it, every piece of ointment, lotion, oil in your bathroom.
Oh, them self-care showers.
And when you steaming your face, when you getting your face done, when you get a facial, whether if you doing it or you going out to somebody doing it, it's so important. And that time to just look at yourself, and that time to talk to God, I think is self-care time too.
Yes.
Connecting with yourself. So there is no better time, because that's to me how I fill myself up so that I can overflow for everyone else.
I love that. Self-care is, I'm big on it in my 30s. I've been big on it in my 20s. I've been big on stuff. I always was like a bubble bath, 8 years old, running the bubble bath with the candles, with the music on. But like you said, now self-care is evolving for me because it's mental now. It's all about my mental, like even being like, I'm not okay. Like that's my self-care. I'm not okay. I need to go in my shell. So I love that. Now, while you're on this journey, what is something that you are continuing, and what are some things that you're stopping?
This is bad, and I don't suggest that people stop this, but I've been a very like benefit of the doubt person, and really have been on this like giving a lot of grace to people. And let me word this correctly. I think I'm trying to be to the point now where I ask God for enough discernment to know who to not give grace to, because I don't feel like everybody deserves it. Some people do, and some people don't. Some people really just are that horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
Some people really are that broken, that dysfunctional, that off. And I don't want to tolerate it anymore. And I'm not going to give you a benefit of the doubt to keep you in my life. If it's not working, I want it removed. I can try. Those people that we love, those people that we care about, we can keep it there. But if I'm just not given the same type of grace at this point in my life.
That's my word for the May. What's my word? Discernment.
Yeah.
I made a conscious decision to listen to my gut. And I said, your gut is God. Yeah. It's God talking to you. So listen every time. When I tell you, my gut was like, don't do that. And I'm like, but I really want to. Don't talk to that person about I want to call. And it's like, no. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it. And like you said, having that discernment that my judgment is accurate. That's part of self-love. Listening to yourself, right? And being able to release. Just as well as we bringing in all of the good, you have to release the bad too. And yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Let go of the people that you're not connected with.
Yeah. People and things. Like, no matter what.
Too, yes.
Yeah, whatever it is. Like, if you need to let go of it, you can't keep, at least that, I have to tell myself, I can't keep making excuses for bad behavior. Like, if there comes a point where you just have to say goodbye. Yeah.
And I think the more you discover yourself, the more you're learning, like, okay, this is my non-negotiable. This is the things that I can tolerate. And these are the things I can. Yeah. Like the type of person I am, I really need people in my corner to cheer me on. Yeah. I don't like when you don't. And I'm like, listen, it's okay if you're not that person.
Yeah.
I need these type of people, so I have to go.
That's why communication is key.
I'm so big on communication. I think I get on people's nerves because I communicate too much. Yeah. But I feel like I don't want you to have to... Cause I'm a make shit up in my mind type of person. Okay, I will make a full story up. I'm a creative.
Yeah, I will too.
You ain't call me at 3. You ain't one there.
Yeah, especially like even with relationships, you like always they want to just pop back or they want to come up. They ain't say that. They showed you everything that you need to know that they leaving and they over you. So why you still worried about them?
You still sitting at the door. You think they don't?
No.
So. I know I'm that.
Take
the truth. And because I know I'm that type of person, I communicate. I'm like, hey, that felt good when we did that. That didn't feel good. And even in my relationship now, I had to teach her how to communicate with me. Nice. Because she doesn't need that. She doesn't need all that. She like, whatever, this is what it is. I'm like, no, I need that. I need those extra phone calls when you out. And not even, at first it was from an insecure place. Yeah. But now that I'm older, I'm just like, hey, like you do this? And she's like, Hiya, just because I do something every day that doesn't make it our routine. I'm like, yes, it is. She's like, it can switch up. I'm like, no, it can't. But I get to a place of worry. Now I'm like, hey, you normally call at 6. It's 6:35. What's going on? So even though it gets on her nerves, she like, let me do this for you. You need clear communication. I do.
And so I do too. Like, I really do, because my mind just runs in so many different ways, and I just want clarity. Like, 'cause sometimes, like, and my mind works differently than everybody else's.
Mine's too.
I think on purpose, we all are built and born differently.
We are.
So it's like, why not give me the courtesy, especially those prominent and primary people in my life, to tell me the truth, and to tell me what it is, so that we understand, and let me give it back to you.
Yeah, and then love me enough and know my heart enough. Then once we had a hard conversation, it's like, oh yeah, you didn't mean it that way. You understand. Yes,
that was a big one for me last year, where it's just about, I think I found myself trying to lay foundations for people in my life to say, like, look, I'm trying to show you that I love you, and I'm never doing anything from an ill intent or malicious place. And I felt like people weren't receiving that. And I had to learn to stop, like, expecting people to look at the world the way I did. But now I really need those hard conversations, to the point where it's like certain people are upset, where it's like, I feel like every time it's like we have to call out this meeting about where we are in life. But it's like, but that's how things stay healthy.
That is how things stay
healthy. And it's just like,
that is.
And I think it's important to know everybody in your lives love language, especially like your partners, especially your romantic partners, to know what you need, because that really kind of dictates all of this stuff about needing communication, needing the the check-ins or whatever else,
giving them what they need, not what you need. Giving them what they need. And I just, like you said, I got tired of explaining or just explaining my character, defending my character. I'm like, no,
which should have never been defended.
No,
needed anything anyway. Why not choose to believe that, well, that's how they are. I know they wouldn't have done something from any place out of love.
I love this person. This person loves me. So let's have that hard conversation, because they're going to come up. But understanding, like you said, no ill intent.
And that's a big conversation, because if you dealing with somebody broken, they're going to always think everybody is out to get them. And they're going to always see you as the bad guy.
And when I entered my villain era, that's what I was calling it, because I felt, oh my goodness, I'm telling you left and right. Make me the bad guy. If that's the story you want to create, make me the bad guy. But I know I have a big heart. And like, when you start learning yourself and know yourself, that's why once you do that self-discovery, you have to stand 10 toes in it. You know what I mean?
When everybody else doesn't get it.
Even with the whole world is like, no, you're selfish, you're that. And you start looking at why they calling you selfish. I'm like, no, that's my self-care you talking about. The things you call it selfish, I'm like, girl, go do it. You know what I mean? So know yourself. And stay 10 toes in there. So where can we find you? All platforms?
I'm pretty much on all platforms as SeanRyne, so SeanRyne on Instagram, on all streaming platforms for the music, and on TikTok as well. So like, that's pretty much what it is, and SeanRyne.com. .com right
below. Go to the website, go to all the channels. Like I said, amazing music, content.
Film soon, building production company right now.
Love it. I was in the film, y'all. Yes. That's how I was getting in the studio. Bye, y'all. Bye.